Hey guys, Renji here with the Geeks of Retro, and today we're going to talk about the Titan Returns Decepticon Krok. This is part of the Wave 4 series, so stay tuned, we'll be right back.
And here we go.
Alright, so we're back, and so right off the bat we have Decepticon Krok here. As you can see, I have both modes here mainly because if I get the luxury of buying one or two of each, then I do, because I like to have them in both modes whenever they're up on display. But the first thing we're going to show off here is we're going to actually show off the card right now. I mean, again, if you look at the card, you can see it's a nice card. The artwork looks great. It gives you all the all your tech specs on the back. For both Krok and Gatorface, which is the Headmaster. So, again, can't wait to put it in my book, but needless to say, don't care about that right now. Right now, what I am worried about is this guy right here. So, first guy we're going to look at is the Headmaster, which is Gatorface. As you can see here, he's got minimal movement in the arms. They are on a ball pivot, but they're nothing great. But it's a micro guy. He's a Headmaster. There's nothing really needed for him to be. Down the road, I may buy a third one just so I can maybe paint him a little bit better. But, hey, we'll get to that. Either which way, I just enjoy doing the reviews on him right now. The head is on a small swivel ball. And look, like the legs, they do come off very easily. So, warning of advice, be careful. But it looks, yeah, they click back on, so no big deal. The legs do kick backwards. They go forward, up, down, left, right. But, yeah, needless to say, we're going to fold that in. There's the head. The only major complaint that I can see with this head is the pink. I don't understand why they used pink to decide that it's good to go with yellow and purple, because the coloring in the pictures and the videos, they look blue, but in front that actually is like a dark bluish purple. So, and I have tried my hardest even with Photoshop and everything else to try and bring out the purple, and it's absolutely pointless. But yeah, even the eyes are pink on the Headmaster. Let's see if we get this a little closer so you guys can see. Maybe not. There we go. See? It just doesn't make any sense. So, anyways. So, nonetheless, we're going to look at Krok here. As you can see, he's got a nice opening mouth. I do like the coloring. It is like a fluorescent yellowish green, maybe, that they used for, like, the claws, for the, the mouth and everything else. The teeth are it's like a soft plastic, so you don't have to worry about getting hurt. It's squishy. I like it. Again, even the backside panel here with the really, really nice Decepticon insignia is a squishy rubberized plastic. So I guess it makes it for easier openings, and that's so you don't take a chance of breaking it. On the inside here, it is somewhat detailed on the inside of the cockpit. Unfortunately, the lighting isn't the absolute greatest, so you won't be able to see it. But whenever you get yours, you'll get to see it. The tail here, it has a nice little swivel point, basically left to right. The head is on a ball joint here, so it has up-down motion. He can look left, he can look right, which I'm probably doing that backwards, but hey, whatever works. Again, I love it. It's a nice figure. The tail also is used for storage for the gun, which you can store underneath here, just like so. Or if you want to, like I did, or like I had mine earlier, is you can actually store it on the top side as well. So whichever way works for you, doesn't matter. Now the other bonus side to this is that if you wanted to, you could use this piece here flips down, and you can actually add the gun here, and your Headmaster, it's like a little seat in there. So the Headmaster actually sits in there pretty comfortably. So like, if you want to carry it around, another character wants to use it, whatever the situation may be. But yeah, it'll look just like that. So, pretty cool. I like it. I cannot wait to actually start transforming him, because that's the most exciting part to me. I actually truly enjoy doing this. So the rear legs are on a ball joint, but it's very limited mobility and motion. I mean, they do have the up and down, but they only go in and out so far. The front legs are on a spinning type pivot. That's about the extent of what they do. Claws, as you can see, they move up and down. So another thing I had seen in a like, or I think I can't even remember where I read it. Like, if you lay the hand down like this, there's a pin here on the top of the hand, and here it's so that way the headmaster can actually stand on his foot. Why, I have no idea, because it doesn't make any sense, but yes, he can stand on the foot. So either or way, let's get to the transformation, because as you can see here, I already have him transformed here, and I'm just trying to put my guy back to where he needs to be. Okay, so he's already transformed now. Again, we're back with the pink. He's got a little bit of pink here on the chest plate here. Decepticon logo, nice and shiny, looks great. It's got plenty of pivot points in the arms, so, you know, good articulation for it being a smaller figure. But the knees even have nice articulation, so, you know, you could, and posability is really good with this guy. The only major complaint that I have is that he is really, really top heavy. So the feet are my biggest complaint with this guy, because if you look at the bottom of the feet, they're not really well designed. So as far as standing up, you really have to position it just right to get that stand. The biggest complaint that I had was that, you know, trying to stance him out, or, you know, whenever I was doing my photo shoots, it took a minute to be able to do each shot if I wanted to throw in a little curvature to the legs, because he's just so heavy on the top side because of the head. Now there are, I mean, like right there's a good stance, you know what I mean, but either which way, you know, as long as you work with it, it just takes a little bit longer. Like I said, they could have worked a little bit better on the feet, but so be it. Aside from that, the head has great articulation, again, because of the headmaster. So he can look very, you know, I mean, you can do a full 360 with these guys now. So I do like that. Still a little hollow on the inside of the arms. They could have done something better with those, you know, instead of being so cheap about it. I do like the fact that they put the flat side of the pins on the inside legs, so that way it doesn't take away from the aesthetics of the outside. The claws, I've noticed on both of them, are pretty cheaply painted. You can see where, like, they looks like they maybe inside the where they were doing the painting, they didn't have enough, or they looks like this year is called fisheyeing in the auto paint world, and that's normally due to oil or some other chemical being in the air. And that's what's causing that right there. So let me see if I can move my thumb so you can see it a little bit better. There you go. See the little dots? That's called fisheye, and that's due to oils and other chemicals and product being in the air whenever they were trying to paint. Now on the back side here, you can see where they kind of got a little cheap with it. They didn't paint underneath the feet here. So there's a little gray in there, and it looks like all they're doing is single coat paintings. So I mean, these are coming fresh out the package, and they're like, there's paint missing and stuff like that. So I'm not, I guess it's, you know, I mean, I'm not sure if this one's that bad, but no, well, yeah, see, even underneath here, that you can see where they missed out on the paint. I don't see any fisheye on the toes on this one though, but this one here I did. So it just means I need to get in here and paint them up, make them look a little bit better than what they are. But let's go ahead and get into the transformations. We're going to start with the legs here. And I'm going to bring leg, well, first thing you want to do is you want to put your feet here, down. Once you do that, you can bring leg one in. You're going to release the leg from the kneecap there. That's how that works. And then you'll bring the second leg in. If you look on the inside of each leg here, it'll have a tab here and a tab here. You're just going to make sure that those two tabs are together whenever you bring it down. And then there you go there. This guy is really, really easy to transform pretty much. I mean, with anybody, make sure you pop off your head. You're not going to have an issue. So bring your shoulder blades up and push. up and push. Don't push too hard, you will break them. Now to see if you're lined up right, there's going to be a little pin right here on the inside. You'll see where it sits on the inside there. So you just make sure that's in place there. That one's in place there. And then on the head itself, it'll have the little slots as well, so you'll know if you're in the right spot or not. And there's that and that. Fold your hands inward, and boom. Now with the legs, you're going to bring your legs down and down, and then you just take your tail, slide it on the back side here, and congratulations, you are done. Now, like I said, you can store your gun underneath his tail, on top of the tail, whatever it is that tickles your fancy. In all honesty, I really don't know where I'm going to put mine yet. I may put it on top just because it looks cooler, but there it is. Oh, well, whatever. So now I have two. There you go. And again, I want to thank you guys again for watching. I do appreciate it. I have a lot of fun with these videos. I try to make them as interesting and as fun as possible. Sometimes I screw up, but hey, everybody does. Nobody's perfect. But again, thanks so much. Don't forget to subscribe and to make sure you hit that bell icon notification because we got plenty more videos. Man, I'm saying a lot today. Don't know why. But hey, whatever. Have a good day, guys. Talk to you later.